your normal breath, feeling the rising and the falling of your chest. Making note of just that controlled breathing and how it may affect your body after having a bit of fresh oxygen to be coming in. Because of everything that has been going on lately, I've chosen the theme for today's class to bathe in beauty. In the face of sublime, we feel a shiver, something too large for our minds to encompass. And for a moment, it shakes us out of our smugness and releases us from the death-like grip of habit and banality. By Robert Greene. I was really touched by a book that I was reading. It had mentioned just allowing for the stillness to be present in your life and different ways to introduce that into your everyday life, to integrate it. And finding this bathing in beauty concept was really touching to me. Just even though there may be things that are going on around our outside world, you can always grasp to nature, to what's around you, to the small things, and allow for that to keep a sense of stability, bringing you back and acknowledging the larger picture. Anne Frank actually had written, "Beauty remains even in misfortune. If you just look around for it, you discover more and more happiness and then regain your balance." So as you sit here today, I invite for you to just take this little hour that you've set aside for yourself to be a sense of stillness, to find it as a possible task to bathe in beauty as you separate yourself from anything that may be taxing in the outside world. Find a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Find one more big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Take a moment to just sit in with your thoughts, sitting in with your stillness, and allowing for that to really creep into the bones, creep into the body. Focusing on the breathing. Find a deep breath in, fill up your diaphragm, allow for your belly to expand, and then exhale out the mouth. Ha. Inhale, fill up. This time without the audible, make the ha-like sound in your voice. Now this time, inhale, fill up. Seal your lips and breathe through the nose, but still keep those restrictions in the muscles in the back of your throat. This is your Ujjayi pranayama, your ocean's breath. This breath allows for you to create heat internally as you move your body externally today. If you ever find as though you lose sight of this breath, you can take child's pose, downward facing dog, any sort of resting pose, but allow for this breath to be your teacher. I'm here merely just to be your guide, move you through your physical practice, but listening to your breath is the most powerful thing that you can do for yourself as you move through class today. Find another deep breath in. Exhale out through the nose, through your Ujjayi. Strip those muscles in the back of your throat, creating like a Darth Vader type of sound. Stoke up your breath, start to keep it with rhythm, and allowing for that heat to be cooking you from the inside out in a good way. Start to make your way, bringing your knees either together and into your chest by maybe taking your hands to the outsides of your thighs, closing your legs together. or maybe just bringing them right directly into your chest, and rock your knees from side to side. Giving the low back a bit of a massage. You can maybe rotate your knees in one direction and the other. And then when you feel like you've got enough momentum, start to bring your knees over to the left side of your space for supine twists. Keep the hips stacked, if that's accessible. Keep both shoulders down onto the earth. Find a big breath in, fill up your right side body. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back through center. Maybe press the feet into the ground to shift the hips over to the left. And then drop the knees over to the right side. Maybe focus your gaze over to the left. Find a big breath in, fill up your left side body. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back through center. Bring your knees into your chest and rock and roll the length of your spine. Giving the muscles along the outsides of your spine a bit of a massage. So you can take multiple times to get all the way up into it. Kind of crossing your legs and just sit comfortably. Then when you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Place one hand on your knee, one hand back behind you. And inhale, shine up through the crown of your chest, or crown of your head. Then exhale, twist, focus your gaze towards the back first. Find another big breath in, sit up tall. Exhale, look towards the back. Keeping the left hand where it is, take the right hand and reach up and overhead like a rainbow. Stretching through the right side body. Yeah. Now place your right hand on your left knee, keeping both hands connected. Find a cat type pose in your back. So you round through the back, pressing down with your knees away from your chest, allowing for your hands to grip tight, and then pull the shoulder blades apart. Release both hands, and then as you inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. One hand on the knee, one hand back. Inhale, shine through the crown of the head. And exhale, start to focus the gaze towards the left. One more, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Keeping the right hand where it is, take the left hand up and overhead. Find that nice rainbow. Find that nice side body stretch, and then reach the left hand onto the knee. Find both hands to be connected, and then find that cat pose again. Tuck the chin, round through the back. Opening up the shoulder blades. Breathing into your back body. Plant both hands onto the mat below and come into a tabletop. Tuck the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. And as you inhale, flip your tailbone up to the sky. Shine through your belly. Rise in the crown of your head for cow. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Press the floor away, tuck your chin, angry cat. Inhale, flip the tailbone, sink down to the belly, rise in the collarbone and into the crown of the head for cow. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lengthen through the spine, broaden through the shoulder blades, and then lastly, tuck the chin, angry cat. Take cat-cow for a couple more breaths on your own, allowing for you to connect your mind to your body, to your movement. Beautiful thing about cat-cow at the beginning of our practice is we get the opportunity to link those three together by being mindful when we're moving from one pose to the other about igniting our breath, our ujjayi, and allowing for us to connect, warm up the spine, and work through all of that. Yeah. Beautiful. When you feel complete, come into a flat tabletop. Tuck your toes. Press down through the palms of your hand and the L parts of your finger, and then try to float your knees about an inch or two up off of the earth. Allow for your belly to be sucked in and up towards the spine. Press the floor away, round through the shoulder blades. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out through each one of your knees. Be allowing for your hips to sink in one direction and then the other, maybe twisting the toes from side to side. And a little bit of extra space in the spine, but coming up onto the tippy toes, finding a bend in the knees, and then pressing into the L parts of your hand so that you can bring your chest closer to your thighs, allowing for your biceps to cover and cradle your ears. Now straighten through your legs and send your heels down towards the ground. Inhale, send the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the foot between your hands. Soften your back knee down to the earth. Untuck your toes, and then inhale, rise up, Vinyasa, low crescent lunge. As you inhale, find length up through the fingertips. As you exhale, sink into your left hip flexor. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Send the left arm forward, the right arm back. Inhale, exalted. Take the right hand to the back of the left thigh. Then send the left arm up to the sky, breathing into the left side body. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come back up through center. Now cactus the arms, shine through the chest. Bring the elbows low. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, plant your hands. Straighten through the front leg, half splits. Send the toes up to the sky. Roll onto the heel of the front foot. You can maybe scoot your back knee back in its face so that it's your hip stacked directly over the knee. Maybe you want to roll your foot from side to side. As you inhale, shine through the crown of the head. Exhale, start to fold a little deeper. Start to bend into your front knee. Tuck your back toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Soften the back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, Vinyasa. Find a big breath in, reach up to the length of your spine. And exhale, sink deeper into your right hip. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, open twist one more time. Inhale, exalted, send the left arm up and back. Or send the right arm up and back, I apologize. Opening up through the right side body. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come back up through center, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine through the chest. Tiny back bend. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes, step back, downward facing dog. Maybe pedal through your legs, pedal through the knees. And then when you inhale, look to the top of your space, come to your tippy toes, and then take tiny steps all the way up to the top of your mat. Bring your feet so that they're about hip width distance apart. Find a generous bend into your knees. Grab for opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Start to sway from side to side. I love this type of pose because when I move from side to side, I'm able to focus on the four corners of each one of my feet, acknowledging the transfer of the balance as my torso moves from side to side. That kind of awareness helps with strengthening the feet, strengthening the ankles. So focusing on the 4 points in each one of your feet is very helpful, especially during standing postures. Release your hands, and then slowly, by stacking one vertebra on top of one another, come into standing, your eyes closed, your hands to your heart center, your Anjali Mudra. The beautiful thing about yoga is that we not only get the opportunity to move our external bodies, but we can also get the opportunity to move our internal bodies as well. So here you can set your intention, your reason as to why you've shown up on your mat today. I invite for you to possibly use finding a concept of bathing in beauty, and then allowing for that to carry you throughout your week. Whatever your intention is, take a deep breath in, and exhale to seal it. Start to flutter the eyes open, and as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Try to bring your hips so that they're square with the front of your space. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Bringing the left hip crease up in space. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine through the chest, tiny back bend, ignite the core. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands onto the shins, make the number 7 with your body. And then exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Inhale, shift to your tippy toes, shift your shoulders over your wrist creases. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the earth with your elbows kissing the sides of your ribs like a tricep push-up. Now untuck your toes, press the shoelace side edges of your feet into the mat so much so that your knees come up off of the earth. And then as you inhale, using your back muscles, shine through your chest, cobra pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press up, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, take a bend in your knees and either step or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right hip crease back, forward. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Inhale, shift the shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, lower down only halfway this time. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, shine through the chest. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a deep breath in. Exhale. Now you have both of those options, either lowering down all the way and doing baby cobra, or only lowering down halfway into up dog as we move through our chaturangas for the rest of practice today. We'll go through our sun A 2 more times, start to warm up the body, then we'll move into our sun B. So inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop, maybe spring to the top of your mat. Yeah, nice, Sonny. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant the hands, step or hop the feet back. Lower down halfway or all the way. Shine through the chest, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a deep breath in. Exhale. Right into it. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Move through your flow. And when you are ready, we found your down dog. Yeah. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to your tippy toes, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Find a bend in your knees. Reach the arms up and out about a 45-degree angle. Starting from the ground up, your weight is in your heels, so you're able to pick up each one of your toes and then place them right back down onto the earth. Energetically bring your knees back in space over the ankles. Find a deep bend into the knees. Tuck your tailbone underneath you, and then carve your low belly up and away from the thighs. Rest the shoulders down away from the ears. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Envision bringing your right knee forward in space. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Same thing on this side, bring the left knee forward. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You're always welcome to skip and go straight into downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, suction the feet together. Rise up, high crescent lunge. Allow for your knee to be buoyant in this pose. Your heels over the ball mount of your back foot and your back leg is engaged and strong. Hips are facing towards the front of our face. Shoulders rested down and away from the ears. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. This time, keep going. Try to connect the elbows and then eventually straighten through the hands, interlace the fingers. Take a big breath in, shine through your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Take your torso to the inside of your front leg. You're welcome to drop your torso down as far as it can go, or you can keep a little bit of a buoyancy and a lightness in your torso by pressing into the front foot and the ball mount of your back foot, allowing for it to find a bit of a float. You can keep your hands at the base of your back, or you can straighten through your arms, maybe send your hands away from the hips and allow for a bit of a shoulder stretch. Yeah, nice, Sarah. Beautiful. Nice, Sarah. And then now, pressing into the feet, ignite the core. Inhale, shine back up, high crescent with control. Exhale, warrior two. So we're opening up into the hips. Our front knee is directly over our front ankle. Whew. And then our arms are reached out towards the front and the back of our space. Shoulders rested down and away from the earth. Knees out towards the pinky side edge of our two. Flip your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Send your right arm up and back. As you do so, find a generous bend into your front leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Take your vinyasa. Step the foot back. And then go through the chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Suction the feet together, engage the legs. Inhale, shine up, high crescent lunge. Double checking two from the ground up, making sure our toes are at 12 o'clock, heels over the ball mount of our back foot. Back legs engaged and our front knee is over our ankle. Hips are square towards the front of our space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Keep going with the elbows and then interlace the fingers, maybe the opposite thumb on top this time. Inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Sink down, bring the torso toward the inside of the front leg. You can let your head hang heavy here. Maybe you lose your balance, that's okay. Maybe bring the hands away from the hips. With control, inhale, start to rise back up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Spin to the flatness of your back foot. Press through the knife side edge of your right foot so that the inner arch of your right foot might come up off of our space. Gaze is forward towards the front of our mat. Surrender your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you move your left arm up and back, find a generous bend into your left knee, finding that counter stretch. Send your breath into your left ribs. Take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, and take your vinyasa. Yeah. Nice, Nicole. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll move through that one breath to one movement. So inhale, come to the tippy toes, look at the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Maybe find a bit of buoyancy. Inhale, halfway lift, make the number 7 with your body, reset the spine. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. With control, inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Connect the palms, shine through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. With control, come right back up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Bring your front foot, then step back, take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Connect at the elbows, grab at the hands. Shine through the chest as you inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Coming right back up, inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, and take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Yeah. Find a deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Let's add on. Exhale, travel up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Now listen here this time. Exhale, cactus the arms. Try to connect the shoulders, and then reach for the palms. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, fold. Bring the shoulders into a stretch by taking the palms away from the hips if that's accessible. If you haven't done so, we're opening up the front sides of our shoulders. Now release your hands to the floor for a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Nice, Andy. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Keep going. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. But this time, only go down about halfway. Stay a bit buoyant in your legs. Now, eventually, you're going to send all your weight to your right foot and then have your left leg take flight for bound Superman. Bound airplane, I mean. Envision bringing your left hip down in space. Kind of flexing your left leg. Send your heel up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, stay. Inhale, using your core, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Bring your knee so it's in line with the hip. You can keep here, or you can find figure four. So you cross your ankle over your knee, and then sink down into your chair. That we found at the beginning of our sequence. The deeper that you sink into your chair, the more the opening in the back hip, or in the outside of your hip happens. Once you find yourself here, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Option to inhale, send the elbow up to the sky, and then exhale, connect the elbow to the base of the right foot for a revolved figure four. This is completely optional. Take a big breath in wherever you are. Exhale, plant the hands onto the ground, keeping the legs exactly as they are. Now unwind the top leg and send it up and back, standing splits. Yeah. So we're finding a flex in our left foot, our heels to the sky. The outside of our right glute is talking to us a lot. So find a big breath in. Exhale, what is it called? Curtsy. So we're going to take our left knee to the inside of our right knee. So our both feet are on the ground. We're welcome to stay here. Or if you want to find a bit of a twist, you can take your right hand, reach up to the sky. Should be a nice little release in our right leg. Find the stacking of the shoulders. Take a big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands. Now, shine through the chest as like a halfway lift, and then bring both of your hands to your heart center, keeping a flat back. Root down through the right leg. Inhale, slowly start to step up and back, airplane. Yeah. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly start to send your leg back, and then open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, send your right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. So we're gonna take our right hand. We're either gonna rest it on our thigh, reach for the ground, but allow for it to float to find a bit of heat, or reach for the floor, and then for some flexibility. I like to just rest my hand on my thigh, not because it's lazy, but because I'm able to take my ribs up and away from my hips, and then envision bringing my right rib underneath my left, and then rotating the chest up to the sky. Yeah, beautiful. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Start to focus your gaze towards the front of your mat, about 6 feet and 6 inches in front of your front foot. Find that bit of buoyancy. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach for the front of your space. Find half moon. So take flight with your right arm, or your left arm and your left leg. Stack the shoulders on top of one another. And if you fall out, that's okay. Find a flex in your top foot, your floating foot, that allows for you to send energy out that way. You've been ignited and engaged in the top leg. Maybe float the bottom hand for a bit of an outage challenge. Take a deep breath in wherever you are. Exhale, slowly start to bend into the front knee. Come back through, warrior two. Yeah. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through both legs. Reach the front arm up and back. Little nice side body stretch in the right side. And exhale, Trikonasana, triangle. So reach your right arm forward, and then sass the hips back. Tick-tock your hands towards north and south. Tuck your booty underneath you. Wrap your right rib underneath your left. Rotate your chest to the sky. Press down through your feet. Take a big breath in. Reach up a little bit higher with your left hand. Exhale, circle your arms, frame your front foot, and then move into pyramid. So we're gonna have both of our feet flat on the earth. Both our legs as straight as we can. And then when you inhale, you shine through the chest. Try to keep a flat back. Exhale, slowly start to bend towards the front of our front leg. Opening up the hamstring. Maybe take the right thumb, place it into the right hip crease, and then bringing that hip back in space. When you inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, fold. Take your left hand, place it towards the center of your space, just in the inside of your front foot. Maybe come up tented on your fingertips, or you can keep, if you have a block or a pillow or something, you're welcome to use that too. I like to find a tent in the fingertips. And then take your right hand, place it onto your sacrum. Now start to twist your body so that you're able to stack your shoulders on top of one another, and then reach your top arm up to the sky for revolved pyramid. Yeah. This is really a hard stretch. So just know, we're all in this together. It's my least favorite one, that's why I'm trying to work into it. But you should feel it into your IT band. Take a big breath in. Exhale, plant both hands. Find a bend in your front leg. And then step back, three-legged dog. Take a bend in your knee, stack your hip. If you have flip dog in your practice, you can keep reaching for the ground with your top leg until eventually you find the floor, and then take your right hand and reach up and out towards the front of your space. Inhale, slowly start to come back, both hands onto the ground, three-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, take your Vinyasa. Maybe float. Maybe float the hands, or sorry, maybe float the back leg, Erin. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we have one more side to go. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms. Keep going until you reach your hands. Find a big breath in, shine through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Stay a little bit buoyant and only halfway up this time. Find a bit of buoyancy in the legs, And then when you're ready, start to take flight. Have your right leg take flight up into the air. Bring your right hip down in space. Nice, Andy. Keep an up dog in your chest. Send your heel up to the sky. Using your core, inhale, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Find a deep breath in. You're welcome to stay here. Or you can sink down, press the ankle, figure 4. Yeah. This should feel really good on this side from all the work that we did on the other side. Find a big breath in. Maybe reach your left elbow up to the sky. And then as you exhale, twist and try to connect the elbow to the heel of your right foot. Yeah. Nice. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Beautiful. Wherever you are, find a big breath in. Exhale, nice and cool. Reach for the floor. Yeah. Unwind the leg, kick back, standing splits. And then exhale, curtsy. So connect the knees. And then keep the right hand on the ground. So then the left arm up to the sky. Find a bit of a twist. Should feel nice on the outside of the left thigh. The outside of the left hip. Yeah, beautiful. Find a big breath in. Exhale, plant both hands. Now ignite the core. Shine through the chest. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a big breath in. And then slowly start to make your way to send your right leg up and back for our airplane. Inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior 2, step back. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior. You guys are doing really good. Exhale, side angle. Reach your, plant your hand wherever it was comfortable on the other side. You can rest it on your thigh. You can float the bottom hand for some fire or reach for the floor. Find a bit of stretch. Wherever you are, envision bringing your rib cage up and out of your hips. Rotate the chest to the sky, reach up. Find a big breath in, find a bit of buoyancy. Start to focus your gaze towards the front of your space. Now move into half moon. You can plant your left hand and then stack the hips. Let the right leg take flight. Reach up with the right hand. And then maybe start to float your bottom hand if that's excessive. And if you fall out of it, that's completely okay. Yeah. Find a big breath in. Exhale, slowly start to move back. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through the legs. Reach up and back with the left hand. Exhale, triangle, sass the hips back. Reach the arm forward and then tick-tock your hands. Tuck your booty underneath you. Rotate the chest to the sky. Find a deep breath in. Reach up with the right hand a little bit more. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step your back foot in. Pyramid pose. So both feet are flat onto the earth. Yeah, nice job, you guys. Both feet flat onto the earth. Envision bringing your left hip back in space. Inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, fold. Cedric and Sarah, y'all are killing it. Now, start to focus on bringing your hand towards the inside of your front foot. And then take your left hand, place it onto the base of your back. Yeah. Find this to be flat. That's the reason why I'm having you do this. Now start to rotate the shoulders so they stack on one another. And then reach the top arm up to the sky. Revolved pyramid. This is a very challenging pose. You guys are doing amazing, every single one of you. Yes, nice, Nicole. Good, Andy. Aaron, Val, I know y'all are doing great. Not talking smack. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hand. Step back, three-legged dog. Take a bend in the knees, stack the hip. And if you're able to do so, if you did so on the other side, you can just keep reaching for the floor with your foot until you come in to flip dog. Reach up and out with the left hand. Now plant both hands onto the earth as you inhale, come back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Bring the knees out wide, toes together to touch. Bring the forehead to the earth and reach the arms out long. Yeah, great job. You guys are doing amazing. Find a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fill the belly with this, fill the space in between your thighs with your belly. Let it hang heavy. And exhale, come back deep and into your breath. Beautiful. Start to make your way up and into an active downward facing dog. Inhale, send the left leg up high. Exhale, left knee, left wrist, half pigeon. Maybe walk your, I'm sorry, did I say left leg? Whichever leg you're on is perfect. I apologize. Wherever you are. Find a deep breath in. Maybe take a peek. Whichever knee is in front of you, take a peek over that shoulder. And then double check to see if your back foot is sickling in one way or another. You want to have your toes directly behind your heels. Great. Walk your hands in towards your hips. And as you inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, drop down onto your hands for sleeping pigeon. You can maybe let your head hang onto your hands, onto a pillow nearby. Finding an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, slowly start to make your way back up onto your hands. And then just sit onto that hip that you were on. Take the opposite leg that was just out behind you and come into a figure four. We're gonna take a big breath in, reach our arms up overhead. And then exhale, bend like a rainbow over, reaching the opposite hand up and over the body towards the toes. Focus your gaze up to the sky. Reach up and out, focusing the gaze up through the armpit. Envisioning a rainbow with the side body. Inhale, come back up. Plant the hand that was just over you back behind your hip. And then send your hips up to the sky. Stargazer pose. Send that top hand up and back, opening up the side body. Really that nice counter stretch. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly start to send your hips back down to the floor. Reach to the front of your space, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the opposite leg up high. Exhale, bring that knee to the wrist in front of it. If you walk the leg long back behind you, so you can try to close the space between your hips and the ground. Take a peek over the knee that's in front of you. Take a peek over that shoulder. That allows for you to check to make sure that your foot is in line. Bring your hands closer to your hips as you inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, half pigeon. If this is too intense of a stretch too, I forgot to mention on the other side, you can always come to your back, find figure four. So you cross your ankle over the knee and then bring that both the legs into the chest. Find a big breath in. Exhale, sink into the pose. In the book that I've been reading, it had mentioned, it is better to find beauty in all places and things because it does surround us and it will nourish us if we let it. The soft paw prints of a cat on the dusty trunk of a car. The hot steam wafting from the vents on a New York City morning. The smell of asphalt as the rain begins to fall. The thud of a fist fitting perfectly into an open hand. The sound of a pen signing a contract. The binding two parties together. The courage of a mosquito sucking blood from a human who can so easily crush it. A basket full of vegetables from the garden. The hard right angles that passing trucks cut out of drooping branches of trees that are next to a busy road, a floor filled with a child's toys arranged in chaos of exhausted enjoyment, a city arranged in the same way, the accumulation of hundreds of years of spasmodic independent development. It's ironic that stillness is rare and fleeting in our busy lives because the world creates it, an inexhaustible supply of it. It is just that nobody is looking. Start to make your way back up onto your hands. Settle into that hip that's closest to the ground, and then reach the back leg up and out for figure 4. Find a deep breath in, reach the arms up overhead, and then exhale, rainbow the top arm over the body and towards the toes. Start to rotate the chest so you can bring your gaze up to the sky. Feeling that nice stretch from the pinky all the way down and into the armpit, down the side body, into the hip. Inhale, come back up. Take the top hand, place it right back behind you. And then leading with the hips in the front, the hand that was just underneath you, rise up, stargazer. Feel a nice little counter stretch, opening up in the hips. Start to sink down. Start and bring both legs toward the front of your space. Remove the goodness from underneath your sit bones. And as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly start to fold, trying to keep as flat of a back as best as you can. And then once you feel like you can't reach anymore, drop the hands down. And then if it feels good to you, you can tuck the chin. You can find a bend in your knees if you want to get into the low back as well. We're about halfway through this pose, so you're welcome to try both options. Inhale, slowly start to make your way back up. Reach the arms out long. Then using the last little bit of core, slowly start to lower yourself down onto your back. Stand both feet into the earth so that your knees come up like little mountains. Take your palms, place them face down onto the ground beside your hips. And then reach for your heels with the brushes of your fingertips. Using your feet and your quads, your glutes and your hamstrings. Inhale, rise up, bridge pose. Send your hips up to the sky. You can maybe take your shoulder blades and place them underneath you so to make a little bit of a shelf for your heart. And grasping the hands, interlacing them at the small of your back. Press the floor away from you. Reach the feet out in the direction away from the body so that you're able to almost rip them out from underneath you. And that ignites the quads. Now find a comforting squeeze in the glutes so you're able to send your hips up higher to the sky. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly start to lower bone by bone all the way down to the ground. Bring your feet so that they're mat width distance, and then start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock the knees from side to side. Maybe start to shift the hips over to the right, and then drop the knees over to the left for supine. Keep both shoulders down onto the earth. Inhale, come back up through center, maybe shifting the hips over to the left, and then drop the knees over to the right. Keeping both shoulders concrete on the earth. Inhale, bring your knees back through center. Start straighten out through the hips. Reach through the inner parts of your knees for the outer knife side edges of your feet for happy baby. Kind of flex in both feet so that they're parallel with the earth. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe straighten through one leg and then the other. Start to bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take a big breath in. Give yourself the biggest hug you've given anyone today. And exhale, Shavasana. Put your legs out long, your arms out long. Allow for your toes to display towards the outside edges of your mat. Maybe picking up your shoulders and resting them down underneath the heart. Maybe run your chin from shoulder to shoulder, find a nice soft spot on the base of your skull. Maybe swallow once or twice. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Maybe wiggle your eyebrows, finding the furrowness to be gone. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. In the words of Robert Greene, in the face of sublime, we feel a shiver, something too large for our minds to encompass. And for a moment, it shakes us out of our smugness and releases us from the death-like grip of habit and banality. Start to deepen your breath, feeling the rising and the falling of your chest. Run your thumb along each one of your finger pads. Run your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Find a good morning stretch, reaching up as long as possible from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. And gently start to roll over onto your favorite side, whether that be the right or the left. Soaking in all the goodness from this practice. Finding the limbo between what has been and what is to come. Corpse pose or Shavasana is the death of this practice, but it's also the death of what's not serving you. Fetal pose allows for rebirth, It allows for what we have moved for, what we have breathed for today. Finding the concept of bathing in the beauty around us to be applied into our everyday life. Gently start to make your way up into a seat. With your eyes closed, your hands to your heart center, your Anjali Mudra. Anjali Mudra signifies the joining of the right and the left side, the mind and the body. So if you ever feel ungrounded, you can find yourself here for a sense of stability. We'll seal our practice together as if we have one lung. Inhale. Exhale. Gently bring your thumbs towards your third eye center, the space between your brow, your center of wisdom. Thank you so much for being here to set up this time for you to practice, for you to escape from this everyday world that we live in. The light and the love in me honors and adores the light and the love in each of you. With gratitude, I bow forward. Namaste. Thanks so much, y'all.